MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all three for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fouled off. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. Here's Eric Sogard, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Up 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Brandon Woodruff is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Javier Baez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Scooped up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit back toward the mound. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Rizzo on second, Contreras at first, 2 out in the inning. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The set and the 2-1. Line drive to left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, pretty average results, 4 for 15. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jed Jerko goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate now, Jose Quintana. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Fouled off. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Tyrone.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Taylor.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hayward, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Here's Brock Holt now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Into the box, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Sogard is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Nope.
2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 17 for him on the season, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
The left fielder, Avisaíl.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Popped him up. Baez is calling for it, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Jerko and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Tyrone Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyrone Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here's the 0-1. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 5th coming up, 2-1 Milwaukee. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1-0 the count. That's inside. 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
So a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so When you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. But he can't make the play, and that should bring home the tying run. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Corbin Burns is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Into the box now, Jose Quintana. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1 out and a runner on second base. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Full count now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And this throw gets away from him. The next Cub up, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Gamble, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Brock Holt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Eric Sogard. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Brent Suter is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Pena goes to get it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Baez ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Settling in now, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Stepping in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike now. Pitch popped straight up. Quintana has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Manny Pena. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. Popped him up. Contreras is there, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains 2-2. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
He's set. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Behind 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Albert Almora.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Keston Hiura is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Late that time for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Omar Narvaez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jake Faria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Jake Faria.
Ryan Braun is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 8. Ryan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Javier Baez.
Here it comes. 1-1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Faria has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The tag gets 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The set and the 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Brock Holt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Eric Sogard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains 2-2. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Line drive caught down there at third, and not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home ninth. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So here's Avisaíl Garcia. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. At the plate, Manny Pena. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Josh Hader comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
David Bodie is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 14 homers and 23 driven in. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Pena. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now. Striding in, Jason Hayward. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. Dan Winkler takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 43. Yeah.
11th inning set to get underway, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Pitch popped up. Rizzo is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Justin Smoke will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This ball will be chopped foul. Smoke, a 6'4" switch hitter. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away. So striding forward now, Brock Holt struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the wind, the 2-0. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Now that.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. David Phelps takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Count now a ball and a strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Phelps is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
So it was a swinging strike three. Anthony Rizzo sent packing for the fourth time in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Rowan Wick enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Wick, a Canadian native, he was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Christian Yelich is retired to kick off the inning. Fouled away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
Now batting, Ian Happ, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Braun, and that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Rowan Wick gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Rowan Wick collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 3-2. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Miles Michaelis picked up win number 8 this year as the Cards took down the Nationals 5-3. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Dodgers got 18 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-5. Noah Syndergaard earned win number 7 this season, helping lead the Mets past the Giants 3-0. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they made short work of the Padres 10-0. The White Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. The Cleveland Indians snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-3. The Minnesota Twins completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 13-11. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-5. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.